Boopity doopity. That's alright. We love it. We love it. What's gonna be the best? What's gonna be the ideal gaming position here? Okay. Fine. We're groovy. Groovin'. Remember to look beyond the obvious.
You have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Get up. Other sound option. I always do this, huh? Okay. And it feels weird going back to mouse and keyboard with this.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper cocked wildly.
Need to replenish my water.
Up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
It's going down. You can sing the rest. Checkpoint! Oh, the other night, I went to go watch my dad bowl. He's in a bowling league. Like any respectable bowling alley, they had an arcade. And in that arcade was a House of the Dead machine. The original House of the Dead. I was delighted. Very much so. No! Yeah, that was fun. I sucked at that game. Really badly. But it was great. Always a good experience with that game. How do I'm forgetting something here. I didn't realize it just goes up and around. And also, how do you do the batteries again? The batteries cute. Okay, got it. Got it. Your average bird watching session.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Find Sarah Barry. Barry Sarah.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there!
Ooh, hello, buddies. Ooh, oh, bless me. The dodging with the keyboard sucks, but... Oh, man.
Hang in there! I'm coming!
Oh, man. Ugh.
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. They call him Barry Sarah. Call him Sarah Barrel. Queen Beryl. First villain in Sailor Moon. Ooh, Sailor Moon. Is this a path?
Winter Smith, most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Outer Springs.
Look at this cachet. Hunting, fishing, living every day. Dibba-doo, dibba-dibba-dee. Yeah, I hope I don't get all my equipment taken away again. Video game at some point. It'll be dramatic and thematic and babatic.
Oh man.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Take the elevator up. You take the elevator up. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Don't even think that's a song.
What the hell is this thing? It's everywhere. Oh crap, there's more than one of them.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
How many of them are there? Where'd the one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Wait.
Whoa, he took a lot of shots.
This is really bad.
Was that it?
Only two.
We safe?
They were talking about like there was a freaking militia back there.
Okay.
Oh man. Ah. Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
No shit.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Heads up! Here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming. We have to hold them off. Far enough. We're hitting them. Oh no! Come on.
Ow!
Slowest elevator in the world.
It's almost here. Just hold on.
Easy with this help, actually.
It's here. Al, let's go. Al, the button.
I'm sorry, Billy.
We're almost there.
Damn
What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little
Detail,
more vague?
shining the light in their faces.
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Let's be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Oh, we can't take that car? JK, it's a jalopy.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Button.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Okay, wait. Are there any things around here that I can get? Like an item? Nope, not there. Not there, not here, nor there. Supposed to go. So how am I gonna get in now?
Ow! Wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
It's lonely at the top
Careful. I'll take good
when you're the cream of the crop. Oh,
Gotta be kidding me.
okay.
Down, boy.
That. Give me that manual.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence
Oh,
he
the
had
dang
left
callus on my
in the
finger.
eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule.
Trying my best to moisturize it and
Pain.
aquifer it. It just ain't working. Zippity doo dah, zippity yeah. My oh my, it is good to be gay. Okay, but there's gotta be a secret. Bet you nothing that there's a secret back here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, oh. Oh. Get it together, game designers. Oh. No thermos? Nothing? The silent shaking is pretty weird. Flare gun is a pretty cool weapon. I like that. Wow, climb fucking faster, man. What the hell?
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
That'll do it. Oh. It was like a turret section, huh? guy's just chilling, honestly. Ow! Let me use it! What? Why'd the lady do the lady?
Stop now.
Ooh, crazy car. Crazy taxi! Oh, hi? Hello? Heard there's a new Crazy Taxi game coming out. That's cool. That will be very fun. It will be very fun. I say... Whoops. Because it's going to be a massive multiplayer Crazy Taxi, which is a neat concept. I like it. I enjoy that. I am dying. I am not doing well. I am in poor health. Ah. Twister's coming. I'll just traipse down the, ooh, nice coffee thermos. Oh my goodness. I think I don't need to sprint there. Taxi Royale. I'm ready for Taxi Royale, Tyler. Thank you for coming by. And giving me your words of wisdom. I want the coffee. Coffee. I don't think we sprint here. How goes the waking? I am awake. It's gonna be a short stream though, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely don't need to sprint there. How's your evening going? Ow, oh, ouch, ouchies. Ooh, 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 that hurt me. Ooh, I'm a baby. Somebody press the button. Oh, there we go.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a
He doesn't mind the light. They mind the light.
We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe and all the...
Good on your end, relaxing day. Same here. I did some VR stuff, but I was kind of underwhelmed by it. More on the education side of things. But it was fun. I mean, I got to do VR for work. That was cool. But
during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built
the education side of things is just not well supported with VR. But maybe we'll make some partnerships. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Section 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
He named and numbered the bulbs. Why am I not surprised?
A memory from my childhood. But I didn't write
You know,
this.
but I couldn't think of it, honestly.
None of them
I need
were
to get into the
supposed
writing mood to think about those crazy sort of things.
would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch.
Yo, what?
The clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby.
So we're a character in his book?
30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped. My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
That's weird. That's some metaphysical stuff. Oh, we can't listen to this music. Narrative conceit of this series boggles my mind. It might... I don't know if it's more or less convoluted than,
Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go
Twin
no
Peaks.
further.
If I continue like the
But
Dark
it's
Presence
it's definitely an homage.
it won't save Alice.
Twin Peaks Twilight Zone vibes.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the lady of the lights
I like
in
it.
the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker. Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep
But honestly,
and jumped. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I keep telling myself over and over again, I can write stuff because there's some crazy shit that people have written. And people dig it. So it's like your imagination's limit, really. You can put anything into context within your world,
I had a hangover. My head was about to
or
explode.
even then,
Light hurt my eyes.
not even give it that much explanation, but give it a function that just, you know,
In one of my finer moments
even if
of
it doesn't fit,
self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
it fits. It's just... I come from a critical background, so it's harder for me, I guess, to get around that stuff, but at the same time, I'm analyzing stuff that people come up with that just like for no discernible reason other than, oh yeah, that fits into the story. Whether they thought about it hard, you know, for a long time or not. It serves a purpose, you know. I'm open to that. I'm definitely open to that. I wrote it because it was cool, you know? Like, why do you need any other reason? Honestly. Gotta get over that hump. Got ocular migraines.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Is this some Max Payne stuff?
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Wait. I gotta explore the whole entire apartment first. When you want to write, you want to write. You know, and it's just not my time yet. When I get the obsessive drive to do something creative, I'm gonna go for it all the way. I just haven't had that with writing. It's fair. I think it's very fair. You either have it or you don't.
You have one new message.
Ow!
I'm not
Are
gonna
you still
force it.
asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, as she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors.
All the writing mojo my way. I don't need the writing mojo, but thank
Talk to you
you.
later, Al. Watch the show.
I just got different outlets, you know? That could be one of them. But right now, it's like, you know,
I'd been a guest on the talk show
tennis
the previous night, talking about my latest book.
and walking.
The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
You know, my mojo's gonna be my mojo. Yeah, it's just... It's, yeah. Nice. I'm so glad that the TV world is, full motion video.
The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan. Wow, thanks.
Love the exaggerated facial expressions.
Haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the two people
The
out
same
there
thing with like the Night Spring stuff. Everything on TV looks super...
is all about
Everyone on TV acts super crazy.
hard-boiled New York detective Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity?
Yes, I want to read... I want to watch this.
Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That's
Yeah.
two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank
Books,
all our
books,
guests
books.
for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you. And
Thank you, Sam.
I told myself I could live with that.
Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed her advice. But suddenly I was angry, mostly at myself. And she was there, a convenient victim. What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
And that's where it began. Our tale began. And now he's
Somehow,
in limbo.
the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
We're gonna run all the way.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
I
but
think
need to do this.
all good stories have something
Take her gun.
inexplicable.
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
And they're better for it. I don't care if it creates a so-called plot hole. I think sometimes plot holes are well earned, and they gain the ire of people who are just,
Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight.
I mean, there's definitely,
On Zane's page,
you
I
know,
stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker.
there's justification for the plot holes or whatever. And being all, like, you know, critical of them. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, it's a story. Anything can happen.
Alone. In
Unless
daylight.
that plot hole just doesn't fit. But, like, you know, it's just like you're splitting fucking hairs at that point. Jesus Christ. The internet has ruined
I could
all
still
of that shit.
to a dream, a delusion.
Yeah, plot holes can be an opportunity.
To make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time.
It's the internet, just people and their stupid,
Grief over Alice's
I
death.
don't know if pedanticism,
I told myself
pedancy,
really matter.
their penises.
This was set.
I don't know. You can enjoy a story from a bunch of different angles. It's just like, I feel like we've been hit over the head with like, we have to make a plot so safe. You know, it's like, I just feel like in mass media now, it's like we have to make something so safe that there's nothing expressive about it anymore. In a lot of ways, it's just like, I'm sure there's, I'm generalizing, you know, but whatevs. Like one of the only levels in the daylight. Pretty cool. I'm running, running, and running, running, and running. Can't put anything in a show that hasn't been rigorously focus tested. Yeah, and they're like, oh, we can't have them be confused. Oh, we need to have the, you know, everything there in front of the audience for them to understand. At least that's what it feels like. It's like a fucking mass hallucination. Really, because this stuff hasn't been, like, explicitly stated. Or it has been in articles. I just haven't read them, but it just, word gets around, secondhand news and all that. And I just feel like, forget the fucking media. Do what you want. Don't follow the rules. Study the good stuff that you like and take inspiration from that. Or take inspiration from the bad stuff and turn it around. There was no car I could have taken. Was I mistaken? Whatever. It gives me the opportunity to, oh, excuse me, yawning. The opportunity to rant. And I get it. People gotta make money. Car. But I don't give a shit. I just want to make connections with other people, collaborate with them, and make cool art. That's what matters in life. And we do it for us, and if it gains an audience, that's great. But in the end, it's what we want to see in the world, right? So, put out what you want to see in the world.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
We went through this tunnel and never came out the same. I mean, that's kind of what the game is about. I wish I had a melee attack. That would be cool. Bring me the light. Bring me the light. Bring me the light. And then people are gonna come out at me on Twitter being like, oh my god, that Bring Me the Light song you did on stream? Why did you sing that? Why did you put that out into the world like that? It ruined my life. It's like some shit like that. Same stuff I'm talking about here. I just can't explain it very well right now.
He was too strong, and he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane.
Alan Wake was just bashing folks over the head with his huge flashlight.
Everything in its power to simply stop the rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
I want that to happen. Whenever I see the coffee, I've said this before. When I see the thermoses in this game, I'm like, oh, that's a big battery. Give me the big battery.
I'll crump with you, sweetheart.
I don't know why that. I don't know why that got into my head just now.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
That obsessive man. Hello. Ow. Ow. Okay.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Thermos. Thermos. Yes. Bathroom thermos. No loud music and no pets. You're a poop. And I'm gonna scoop. And then people are gonna come after me and be like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did you say that on Twitter? I'm getting tired. Huge if true. Can I take this car? No, that does not look like a car I can take. Can I take this car? No, that does not look like a car I can take. I want to take this car. The car I arrived in. The only car I can take is a sponsored car. That's... That's a car I can crump with. Whoa, buddy. Woo. Checkpoint. Oh, no. You have to say checkpoint like that every time. That's the rule. I guess I have to do this. Checkpoint! Wow, the level design is so artificial. Like, why would there be cars piled up here? And oh my god, and this is just some fucking distractions just to make it easier for me to understand, okay? It's really what people are super critical of. It's just like, make it easier for me to understand. And then when it's too easy for them to understand, they also complain. So just be as abstract as possible. And fuck the haters. Really. This is what it's about. As long as it makes sense to you, it's gonna make sense to someone else's too, so. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Ow! Bonk. Incredible save. I didn't even... Yeah, that was an evil tire. Hello? Ow! Ow! Now you're saying what the hell? Ow. Ah! Ah! Get me out of here! Oh, I just wanna go play shuffleboard. Why won't they let me play shuffleboard here? Whee! I'm playing Alan Wake. What? Oh, somebody got banned. Thank you, Saribot. Hey, where's that tire? Oh, hey, I'm going up. That's cool.
What the hell?
I'm alright. Don't nobody worry about me. Kenny Loggins popular solely off of his scores for movies, you think? Not scores. Singles. Probably. Ow! Sweetie pies are trying to crump with me. Oh my fucking god. Bridge. I'm just gonna run. See how I do.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Keep getting more flares. That's cool. Nope. 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 We're gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I don't care. You're stupid. You're ugly. I don't like you. Shit. I think it's getting late. Alright. 20 minute. 20 minute. I need to turn the fan up in this room. I'm getting hot. Hot. The barrels really didn't like the Dr. Phil bit. One more flare. I bet I'm supposed to use these flares. The fact you have to move the car every time is sending me... Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, okay. O.M. Jizzle. Get out of my snizzle. You do not belong there. Ah! Why isn't it picking up? Oh, that was weird. If I go, I don't like that. Doesn't VideoTube doesn't care about that? Why doesn't VideoTube care about my? Okay. That. I was just adjusting the VideoTube thing. Okay. I don't even remember moving the car that time. Die. And you die. And you... No. No.
What the hell?
What the heck?
Oh. Is this the worst part? Is this not a good part of the game actually? Hashtag skill issue, my dudes. Here we go. Ah, say it. Ooh, that was cool. That was not cool. The bridge is the Dark Souls of Alan Wake. Thank you, game reviewer. Beep. Got him.
What the hell?
There's nothing back there. Stop turning me around. What is this fridge doing here? Wherefore fridge? Beware the barrels of red. Ouch. Fucking hell. Oh, I fell a long time. It's the bridge fridge. It's my life. Leon! I cracked myself up.
What the hell?
No! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Did I make it?
Nice to see you too.
Oh yes, give me the muscle car. What? Uh-oh, it's Gravedigger. Oh my god. That cannot be normal. Shut up. Crying for help. Literally Gravedigger. His life alert was out of batteries. I'm laughing because Tyler is funny. Meh. Hey. Ándale, ándale. Bro, are you just... He's just hanging out. He's just chilling. He just being chillin'. Give me this car. Give me that gross brown car. Orange car. Yep. The bridge is collapsing. It's pretty cool. Ooh, look at that. Do I get a checkpoint here? Checkpoint! Oh. Icky. Yucky. Disgusting. Intolerable. Toxic. Nasty. Dubious. Dubious has arrived to make a comment or two and then not say anything again. I foretell it. It has been written. Welcome to the stream, Dubious. Damn it. Nice. Ouch. No! No! Ooh, piece of candy. See, I was right. Dubious showed up to send an emote, and now he's not doing anything. Dubious doesn't love me.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another.
Dubious just shows up to say hi and leave.
Brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here.
Dubious doesn't tell me about his day.
There, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Dubious is a poopy butthole. It is a cute emote, at least. You win today, Mr. Cohen. I don't even know what the manuscript said. I don't care. I'm just driving. I'm gonna go. Big rigs. Off-road racing. Brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Can you hear me now? Let's go. Last time I was playing Mario slider music to my driving, but Checkpoint! Give me the goods. I'm gonna get attacked. I guarantee it. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Ooh, I said it. I know I did. Here I go. Thank you. Hmm? Hmm? All visitors must see the yard manager if you're looking for a specific part. Yeah. Hello? Yeehaw! Thermos. Batteries. Upstairs. Button. Great commentary. Bad guy. Shoot him. Great. Flashbang. Gun. Just make everything one word commentary. That should be my gimmick. Oh my god. Couldn't resist it. Alright, what am I doing? Am I getting back in the car? Whoa, this is fucked up. Oh, it's a junkyard. It just reminds me of that fucked up scene from Brave Little Toaster. Where they're in the junkyard, you know? Is this gonna be similar? Are we gonna face an evil garbage compactor magnet thing? I love Brave Little Toaster. Give me that.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
His face kept crooning sweet
I'm
nothings.
sorry, I just have problems typing
He put on
someday.
the suit, untied the monster from the chair.
Me
The thing
too,
was
cause you know,
held
sometimes
fast.
I'm typing like this. And it just doesn't work. I don't know what I'm saying. You don't know what I'm talking about. I love Brave Little Toaster. It made me who I am, and
He stepped outside, off the pier.
I don't know. I just loved watching dark stuff when I was a kid.
Pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
I don't think it suppressed trauma. You could think otherwise. Dude, it's getting warm in here. And I'm like almost done. I'm almost finished because it's getting hot. Getting hot in here. So maybe I'll pass this junkyard section and then we'll be done for that. And maybe we'll pass it on to a streamer who is streaming. Perhaps a Dubious will be streaming. Because I bet that's why he's on. And maybe the Tyler will be streaming too. Fight to the death for me. Hello? To a streamer. This is definitely Brave Little Toaster vibes. Night's a boy bright. What? Tonight, a boy is bright, though it's unlikely. I don't understand, Dubious. But okay. Whatever you say. Tonight's a boys' night. I don't know what boys' night is. It's a night. Yeah. Got that part. I know the time of day, which is night. Hanging out with people. People? I'm not people enough for you. Just kidding. Have fun. It's a night, but boys. Boys. Oh, boys. What the fuck am I going, by the way? Oh, boys. Where the fuck am I going? I'm following the yellow dot. And the yellow dot is not hot. Oh. Green dot. Green dot before yellow dot, you see. Turn around. Oh, I thought I was going through there. Hello? What the fuck did that do? Oh, it lifted this. I was supposed to go through there. I'm just a dingle snarf. Anything cool back here? Besides the creepy music we just left? That looks like a manuscript page. That's a little teaser. Little Malteser. I kind of want some chocolate before bed. I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, Seymour, made it despite your directions. You're having a boys' night this late? I guess it's the week of a holiday. So good for you if you have it off. That's pretty cool. Dubious, I'm happy for you and your set of boys. Carry on. I hope you find goodness. Quality time with your boys. My boys. That's my boys. I definitely have the 4th off. I've just never had the whole week off. So, I don't know. You know, I look over at this avatar, I'm like, how did I ever animate this? That's crazy to me. I did a pretty good job, I gotta say. I'm proud of me. And one day I will get back to doing pixel art. That day is not today.
I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered...
That's great, Alan. I'm gonna go to bed. Wait, who up there? Who doing thing? Who is doing thing? Yo, we got Isaac Anzu playing Elden Ring. I haven't rated Isaac in a while. Everybody, give Isaac my regards. I'm gonna go sleepy time. It's a sleepy time jamboree for me. Bye. Have a good night with your boys. Give them lots of kisses and hugs. Hope you have a good cuddle session. I hope... I don't know what I'm saying. Hope it gets cuddly. Alright. And I hope there's bingo. Okay, good night. Good night. You're welcome for the stream. Good night.